All right, welcome everybody. Tonight is Thursday, February 27th, 2025, and it is 5:15 California time. This is the countrywide coordinator call. All right, everybody. I know everyone came here to get trained by Anna tonight, and unfortunately, Anna cannot make it. However, she sent me a very detailed email that she wanted me to pass along to you. So, if you don't mind my taking this opportunity to read this very important email, it says, I have just found out that I have an inescapable obligation to perform this evening, so I will most likely miss all of the coordinator training slot tonight. I am sorry. If I get cut loose in time, I will bounce in. You know I'd be there if I could. Please let the trainees know that their work is of great importance and that it is more important now than ever. Let them know that the IRS is gone, the municipal version, and all cases related to straw man accounts are being dismissed and exonerated. So if they had a case addressed to their straw man in all capital letters in progress, it's dead in the water. The fate of the Internal Revenue Service, the territorial variety, is not clear yet, but I expect it to also go the way of the dodo. Restitution for all the illegal seizures made by the municipal government IRS will be coming soon, and the Federal Reserve rats are being mopped up as we speak. They won't get a chance to act upon their 100-year plan. It does my heart good to report this, as I know how many people have suffered as a result of these corrupt and evil institutions. I know a lot of people are having trouble putting the Federal Reserve into context. I just released an international public notice about the Federal Reserve Plan of 1910, which is basically playing out in front of our faces right now. Probably best for our coordinators to read it and think about it so they can help people stay steady. Their plan has been preempted, but there will still be plenty of backwash. What we have done is to push it over the edge and force the territorial government to act or lose their own contracts. The United States, all caps, bankruptcy was the first domino. The British territorial government will also have to be restructured back to what it is supposed to be and function as. Caution everyone that Donald Trump, though he is doing a lot of good things, is still not being very honest with us about some issues. His blind support for Israel is most likely tied to economic projects and plans that are underway, but it is very disturbing that he is condoning the Gaza genocide and trying to shuffle it off and distracting everyone with the idea that they are putting in nice hotels and providing homes for the victims elsewhere in the Arab world. Let's get a clue. The carpet bombing of Gaza isn't about nice hotels or resettlement. It's about oil and marine transport monopolies. He isn't being transparent about, quote, the United States of America LLC, recently spooled up in London. He isn't talking about the actual financial meltdown. He's doing plenty about it, but not being upfront with the American people. For example, he still hasn't admitted that the whole Doge effort is part of settling the United States, all caps, bankruptcy. Not talking about that and letting the public know what is going on has created a lot of political hay for Trump in some quarters, but it has also meant that many people have been unduly frightened, thinking that this was some kind of coup or sudden horrible end of the world scenario. Let our people in all the state assemblies know that they are okay and that they will be better than okay in days to come. Give everyone my love and apologies for not being there with them tonight. Anna. Okay, so that's from Anna. And I told her that I would read that to you and that I would also pull up and read that article about the IRS. And I realized I shouldn't make presumptions. You may have already read it. Is there anyone on the call that hasn't read it and that perhaps I should read it on the call tonight? All right. So the IRS is gone. The municipal version of the IRS is gone, according to Anna, and be on the lookout. There was some news earlier today. I think it said something like 120 IRS offices were shut down today as a result of the cleaning house that's happening in the Trump administration. And as a reminder, the West Virginia versus EPA Supreme Court case that came out, was it 2024 or 2023? That case determined that there are no alphabet agencies that exist that have the authority to do anything like that. So these these agencies that just get born out of thin air have been operating under false pretenses and under color of law. So they don't have the right to exist. How about that? So I predict that we're going to see a lot more of these agencies getting shut down, which, as far as I'm concerned, is great news. We've had a federal bureaucracy as our employees doing a horrible, horrible job of getting everybody caught up in confusion and finding it very difficult to unravel and unwind and find accountability where accountability is due. So interesting times we're living in, friends.